Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Messy and
Maggie!
we're here today to teach you boys and girls how to make paper bag puppets.
Paper bag puppets?
That's right, Maggie, paper bag puppets. So, boys and girls, I want you to go and find a paper bag in your home. I have one right here. I'm going to grab it. Give me 2 shakes of a moose's tail.
Shake, shake.
So paper bags can be used all the time around your home to make them into puppets. If you don't have a paper bag, that's fine. Maybe you can just connect some paper together to make a shape. So if you had 2 pieces of paper, you can stick them together or staple them together, and then you can use them as a little pocket.
That's clever.
That's clever, isn't it, to make a paper bag puppet? So boys and girls, first off, we decided, myself and Miss Maggie, that we were going to make a monster paper bag puppet today.
Yay!
That sounds fun, doesn't it, Maggie?
Yes, because we can make it as funny as possible.
We can. Monsters are created in all different ways. They're just foolish little creatures that can be all different colors and shapes and sizes. Maybe they have 4 legs. Maybe they have 2 legs. Maybe they don't have any legs at all.
That would be funny.
Maybe they have 6 eyes.
6? That's the same age as me.
Yeah, right. That is the same age as you, Maggie. So, boys and girls, first of all, you need to find a paper bag that when you put your arm up inside, this part will be the puppet.
Do you see that, boys and girls?
Cool, hey? So, let's see how we're going to decorate our paper bag puppet. I thought that we could do maybe some blue and red colors.
They're really nice colors together.
Yeah, so I thought that we could do blue and red, and we're going to need some glue or tape as well, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I put my blue construction paper on so I can measure and see how big I need to make it. So I need to trim this piece off with scissors, Maggie.
We have to remember to be super duper careful with scissors.
That's right, because scissors are sharp, boys and girls. So you need to be super careful. So ask an adult to help you if you're a little bit nervous about using them. But if you have children's scissors and you're practicing, well, that's great too.
I have kids' scissors and I practice with.
Yeah, that's right. That's important, isn't it, Maggie? Okay, so I trimmed that piece. See, it fits there perfect. So now I'm going to use some of my glue and glue that piece on. So Maggie, we think we're making a monster. So what do you think about a blue body? And do you think we should do a red face or a black face or a white face? What do you think?
I think red.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea too, Maggie, a red face. Do you know what? I forgot to close this up yesterday, Maggie. And sometimes when you don't close your glue, what happens to it?
It dries up.
It does. It dries up in the tip of the glue. So I have to get that dug out now, silly Miss Messy. I know better than that too, boys and girls. I know you have to close the tip of the glue. Silly me.
Accidents happen though sometimes.
That's right. It was a quick fix, Maggie.
We just have to remember to put the top back on this time.
That's right. And that goes for markers and things too, doesn't it?
Yes, my purple marker dried up yesterday because I forgot to put the cover on.
See, that's what happens when you forget to do those things. Then it dries up. Okay, so boys and girls, I have my blue glued on. Sorry, Maggie, what color did you say for the face?
Red.
Red. So then I'm going to put my red over too to see how big I need it. And look at how much I need to trim off. Lots, don't I?
We can use the rest of it for something else, right?
You sure can. We're going to recycle the paper. We don't want to throw it in the garbage because there's so much we can use that for. Maybe some funny legs for our monster.
He can have 6 legs if we want.
He can. He can have as many legs as we want him to have. So I just cut that piece, boys and girls. So now I'm going to glue that on and show you how far we've come with our puppet so far. Paper bag puppets are a lot of fun to do, especially on a rainy day. And then you can have a what? Puppet show. Have you ever had a puppet show before, Maggie?
No.
Oh, they're so much fun. You and your friends can hide behind like a kitchen table and put socks on your hands and make sock puppets. And then you can act out a skit. Then you can act out a little play with each other.
That would be so much fun.
Yeah. See now, boys and girls, I have my red face on and my blue body. Now, let's see. We need to make some eyeballs, I think. So to make eyes, I've said this before in other videos that I've done, fold your paper in half and make your shape, and that way you'll have two the same size.
Like a half circle.
Yeah, kind of. But I'm going to make full circles for my eyes this time. And I'm going to make, how many eyes should our monster have?
3.
3, okay. Let's make 3 eyes. So I have 2. Let's cut out one more. And I'm just using a circle shape. And boys and girls, if you're watching from home, this is a video, so you can pause this at any time you want if you can't keep up with what we're doing, because you might need to run and get some materials. That's fine. If you need to pause the video for a few minutes to go and gather some things, you go ahead and do that, and then you pop back on and join us again, okay? Because sometimes boys and girls don't realize that, Maggie.
Well, now they know.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so now we have 3 circles because our monster is going to have 3 eyes.
I think that's so funny.
I do too, Maggie. That's silly, isn't it? Now, I'll show you, boys and girls, because I'm going to draw some colors in the middle of his eyes. Isn't that silly? I'm going to use black and give him some black circles in the middle of his eyes so that they look like eyes.
Oh, now it's really coming together.
Now it really looks like an eye, doesn't it, Maggie?
Wait till you see this, boys and girls.
It's super silly. Look. All right. Now, what else should we put on our monster? What do you think?
Maybe a bow tie?
Oh, a bow tie. That would be fun. We can give him a bow tie. So once again, you can draw out your shape for the bow tie, or you can practice your scissoring skills, and you can cut out a bow tie.
Just go slow.
Yep, slow and steady. And if it's not the same on both sides, that's okay too, isn't it, Maggie?
That doesn't matter because he has to be as silly as possible.
Right, he has to be super silly. Okay, I have our bow tie cut out.
I like it.
And now we're going to stick that on. He's going to have a bow tie. What a great idea, Maggie. Okay, let's see. I'm squirting my glue onto my paper to stick on the bow tie. He's silly. Now, I feel like he needs something here. What do you think he might need?
Maybe some buttons?
Yeah, I think some buttons. I think that's a good idea. I have sequences here, Maggie. We might be able to use those for buttons.
Yes.
These are pretty. Look, let me show you some.
They're so shiny.
They are, and sparkly. I'm going to see if I can find some different shapes that I can use for buttons and different colors.
There's so many.
There's so many shiny, shimmery buttons and shapes in there, isn't there? There's butterflies and flowers.
I see those in the summer.
Do you? When you walk around the pond?
Yes.
Oh, that's so nice, Maggie.
So many butterflies. So many pretty colored flowers. But sometimes I like to eat the flowers.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
They're very sweet.
Are they tasty?
Like a treat.
All right, so I have some buttons down the front now. What do you think we should put on his head? Maybe he could be a monster moose and have antlers.
Yes, I love it.
Isn't that silly? Now, let's use black probably, will we? I don't know if I'm any good at making antlers, Maggie. I think I might fold my paper for this and use that trick
Good idea.
to make them both the same size, or somewhat the same. So I'm going to fold my paper in half, and I'm going to start just cutting funny shapes, almost like tree branches.
It does look like tree branches.
It does, doesn't it? Just up and down, or almost like fingerprints too, like when we did our hand print. All right, let's see. And antlers are all different anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Mine are different too.
Yeah. Look.
They look so cool.
They look like antlers, hey?
It does very much. Good job, Miss Missy.
Thank you. All right, let me glue those onto the back of our... Actually, I might tape those Maggie, just because it might give them a little more stability.
Good idea.
That's a cool word, isn't it? Stability.
Stability.
Right. Do you know what that means?
Is it kind of like a stable?
Kind of, yes, to keep you steady and stable. Like you're on top of this easel, which gives you more stability when you're looking over the edge.
Oh.
It helps you stay where... Oh,
Oh my goodness.
isn't that silly? Do you know what I think our eyes need?
What, Miss Missy?
Eyelashes.
Yes. I can't believe we forgot about the lashes.
I know, so silly. Okay, I have eyelashes put on there now. Do you think our monster's missing anything?
Gosh, he looks pretty good to me.
He does look good. What about some arms? Or legs?
I almost forgot about that.
You almost forgot the arms and the legs. Well, I think we'll just do arms, maybe.
Can we make them wavy arms?
You sure we can? We can do anything, Maggie, because it's our creation.
And our imagination.
Right. Do you know I learned a song once about imagination?
How did it go?
It goes like this. I is for imagine, M is for me, A is for A, G is for G, I is for imagine, N is for nice, E is for egot. I said imagine twice. That's a silly song, isn't it?
That is a silly song.
I heard that somewhere on the TV when I was a little tiny girl. A show that I was watching. And do you know what? I never forgot it, Maggie, all these years.
Sometimes it just sticks in your head.
Sometimes, yeah, you're right. Woo!
I just love him.
Now, I have my own monster puppet. See, boys and girls, you can make your puppets to be anything you want.
I absolutely love your monster puppet, Miss Missy.
Thank you so much, Maggie. So, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed making monster puppets with us today. And I hope that you get a chance someday to post your monster puppets or any type of puppet that you make. Maybe you'll make an animal puppet. Post it to us at Get Messy so that we can see all the fun things you're making.
Maybe one of the boys or girls can make a moose puppet.
Yeah, Maggie the Moose puppet wearing a tutu.
Yes, I would love to see that.
That would be super cool. We're going to take Marvin the monster and we're going to go have our own little puppet show. And we hope that you boys and girls do the same thing.
Can't wait.
Happy Sunday, boys and girls. Have a great day with your families and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, boys and girls.
Bye.